Oh my gosh, guess what I just got? Okay, I keep flipping it the wrong direction. Okay, so my amazing sponsor sent me these. And so that is why I do have them a day early, or not a day early, probably about a week early from what everybody else has them. I am a purple presenter, not a black presenter, but nonetheless, I did get it. So I know we want to get to the demo, and I'm going to get through this as quickly as possible, but I do want to kind of walk through this a little bit on the packaging, okay? So here is the package that it comes in. It's absolutely lovely. One thing I do want to point out is that this is 100% recyclable, which is amazing. Our old packaging was not, so that I love, because we are a very or environmentally friendly company, and so switching to recyclable packaging that is just as gorgeous is a huge benefit. So first, this little 3D box kind of slides out, and this on the back, okay, so this is like the little case, has all of the instructions and all of the ingredients in English, French, German, and Spanish. So that's amazing. And then you have your box. And in your box, again, you kind of have like a little picture tutorial. And obviously one thing that is amazing about this formula is that a base coat of other mascara is no longer recommended or needed. This is completely alone. So does it still apply? No. Jillian, it does not. So no longer is there any recommended base coat of mascara. We go straight into the product. So out of this little box pops our awesome little travel bag. Inside the travel bag is where the mascara is. This is amazing because you are a mind reader. So inside of this, what's great about this is you could use this to carry like your pencils and things, just like I've repurposed my original formulation cases and use them for all kinds of things. You can also repurpose and use this bag as you order your consecutive sets. Ooh, I'm getting excited. I'm like nervous and jittery. I was so excited. So inside we have these incredible, and part of my nails, I was certainly not going to wait long enough to paint my fingernails before doing this. I couldn't wait. Okay, so here are the tubes. First thing is they are amazing. Like, they're very ergonomical, so they feel really great in your hands, and the way that you apply them, they're gorgeous. Like, holy moly. So we got our awesome like raised emblem, and we're still labeled here. So this is the transplanting gel, and here we have the fibers. So they still are a different size. You've got a large tube, small tube. The biggest differences well, other than this gorgeous packaging, let's talk about the window. So the window here will tell you when it's time to reorder. So you'll actually see your product going down. So you'll know when it's time to reorder. Both of them have it, which is awesome. So you can see, like, it's super cool being able to see like the little fibers in there. And they're like, so they're smooth, like they're silky, but they are a little bit like, they're not like rubber that makes it kind of like make a goofy sound. Like, it's very smooth, but yes, it is kind of like a rubber type of a outer coating, if you will. It's definitely like a satin finish to it. So biggest change in the gel is the formulation. So I did go ahead and throw this on one time just because I know that this formulation is different than the product that I'm used to using, so I did want to put it on at least once. The gel is awesome. It's just different. I don't want to compare them. This isn't a comparison video, so I'm just going to talk about what this is. The reason that I love the gel immediately is that it has a really awesome texture. The texture of it is, it's not wet, it's not heavy, it's also not dry. I don't like dry mascaras. I really dislike super wet mascaras that get everywhere. So it's not overly wet, yet it instantly almost becomes like this texture that rolls off your skin. So I'm going to show you that because I inevitably get it on my eyebrow bone. So the biggest thing to talk about with the gel, other than the formulation, is the change in the brush. So let me hold up my hand so you can definitely get a good look at it. This is a cone-shaped brush. The reason I love cone-shaped brushes is because I like to fan my lashes out on the sides. And it's really easy to do that when you have a brush that gets, gradually larger. And the reason I love the inside is the smaller inside is because you can get those inside corners of your eyes. All those little baby lashes, your new growth lashes as they come in, this baby is going to grab every single one of them. It is different. It's like it has layers. So even if you go to like brush it on the tube, you'll notice that like there's multiple layers inside of the brush at different lengths. The reason that I noticed that and what's important about that from a makeup artist standpoint is that those different layers are going to grab all the layers, because our eyelashes aren't all one length. Our eyelashes are all different lengths. So this is awesome. It's going to grab every lash. So again, I will get to the demo, but I just want to show everything the way that I looked at all the little details. Second, here's the fibers. The Rayon fibers. So I do want to talk about this for a second. These are not synthetic fibers. Please do not confuse these with nylon. These are Rayon. Rayon is from wood pulp, and it is a natural fiber that is made. It is, I know, I can't wait to put it on. I'm sorry. I just want to go through it a little bit, but it is man-made, so they make it into the shape that it is. But what's really cool about the fibers is they are still a natural material, but the fiber brush is a little different. It's a little bit more sturdy, and it grabs the fibers slightly more aggressively. And where this comes into play is when you're actually applying them. Yeah, I like the way it goes on. So the fibers are a little different in that they are cone-shaped, and the reason that the cone-shaped fibers are awesome is because when you're putting them on the ends of your lashes, you're not going to get like little squigglies where it's kind of hard to get them to look like the natural shape of your lashes. These fibers form into tubes really easily, so they give a really natural appearance to the lashes. So I want to be sure to talk about that. I think we'll go ahead and dive in. I think we'll just put this stuff on, right? You guys are probably, seriously, Sarah, come on. Biggest changes is that a lot of certifications happened with this product. Now I'm going to try to do this in a mirror. Let's see. You guys can still see, right? Here we go. So, I mean, you guys can see my natural lashes. Let's get a little side view. You can see that they stop about here. So, let's go ahead and get this in. For the sake of angle, I will probably end up, hitting the tops of my eyelid. So here's the gel. I think you guys are still able to see, hopefully. And already you can see how separated and lovely and natural my lashes are looking. That is possibly my favorite part. I want to be sure to get all the way to the ends. Okay, so you can already see, look what the gel does already. It's like, holy cow, it's amazing. So then next, we have our Rayon fibers. I always put the fibers from about midway up. That's how you get the added volume. And I do put my fibers on the front, and I also put my fibers on the back. And the reason is because my personal lashes curl, and so if I don't put them on the back, I miss the tips of my lashes. Like, look at how these are building. Like, holy cow. Are you seeing this? It's like, it's amazing. I love these fibers. Okay, so I think I've got enough. It's like, it's a lot. That's really crazy. So I haven't even sealed them yet, and look at the, like, length increase. Like, that's insane, dude. Okay. So now we're going to seal these bad boys down. I do, because this is a brand new bottle, I do like to wipe a little bit of the gel off. The reason I do that is it does help to prevent clumps. So again, I'm going to just work through these. Let's get them all the way worked to the tips. I know, it's crazy, you guys. Like, the way this is going on is nuts. I mean, look how natural it is. Like, look how spaced and full my lashes look. So they don't look like I have a bunch of individual, like, long lashes. It looks like I have these super full, thick, like, multi-layer lashes. Does that make sense? And I'm only going to do one because I'm actually going to switch to YouTube to do a little tutorial with this. I'm only going to do the one eye. So you guys can see the difference when I'm done. I'm just super meticulous with mine. So I feel like what this is doing in one coat is like total magic. I don't think I would even put, I know, I seriously, so this is what I'm going to talk about. Look at how this comes off my skin. It literally like rolls off. Do you see that? It's not smudgy, like in the slightest. And if you've watched some of the girls who are blacks who've had this for a couple of weeks, it like, the way that it washes off is it comes off very tubular. There's not any black that's smudging around. Girls, like, look at this. Are you seeing that? Let me like look up. It's seriously crazy. So again, I'll get the side profile. Look how long my lashes are versus my old guys. They like, so we are clinically proven. They've done like tests to actually prove that this mascara does increase your natural lashes by 400%. As soon as you do 3 coats, we are clinically proven to increase your lashes by 2,000%. 3 coats would be ridiculous. Like, I'm not even going to try. The 3D Plus, yes, is just as water resistant as the formula was before. Now that you've seen it in action, yep, we're still water resistant. Exactly the same, super water resistant. I will at some point, I'll do like a, you know, getting my lashes wet on camera. I'm just too excited, and I'm gonna leave this on, like I said, to do a tutorial video that people can share on YouTube and that sort of thing. I'm just like, the biggest difference for me is that look how natural and thick and multi-layered my lashes look. That is the biggest, when I look between my lashes, I just see every layer of my lashes depth-wise. Yes. So now everybody's pictures, that's funny. But yeah, I think it is. It's absolutely revolutionary. Notice how the cone brush, what it does is it my lashes are like filled in on the edges. So it gives more of that cat eye look. Versus my natural lashes are kind of, you know, nothing super special on the ends. Notice that the cone like really lifts the outside of my eyes and makes my eyes look bigger. That's like one of the biggest things that I'm noticing just staring at myself in my camera on my phone. So some of the ingredient differences that I want to talk about, new formulation is that we are soy free, we're paraben free, we're sulfite free, we are 100%, yeah, it does, it just fans them. Like, I can't get over it. I keep wanting to like look up and look over. I guess I could, let's see if we can we do a look down picture maybe? I can't tell, obviously you guys can see, but I don't know if you can see the difference looking down. Phones on your camera on your phone's always goofy. So clinically proven, we're 100% hypoallergenic. Like I said, yes, we are still just as water resistant. The wear is just as good from what I've heard. I will kind of check in later tonight and show you how. I'm not going to touch it. Yes, for hooded girls who have hooded lids, this is like coming up and out and fanning to the side, so it's going to come up and around the hood. You're not going to like run your lashes into the hood of your eyes. So yes, this is definitely huge for people with hooded lashes. Girls with short lashes, like I said, normally I do 2 coats on camera. I don't feel like I need it at all. This like 1 coat is beyond impressing me, especially just the texture. There's no squigglies, there's no fuzzies on the end of my lashes. I'm like totally losing some of my favorite things about the product because I'm so excited just looking at it, but the formulation is amazing. And the Rayon fibers, I guess I should definitely talk about that, are infused with our Uplift Eye Serum, and our Uplift Eye Serum is filled with vitamins. We have CoQ10, you've got vitamin A, vitamin E, you have lipids, which are, yes, they're fats, but lipids actually nourish and feed the tissues in our face. They feed our hair follicles, and so putting this uplift on your eyes is actually nourishing them. They're going to grow stronger, which can even encourage them to grow longer naturally, and so that is huge. A huge factor with the fibers is that they're infused with the uplift. For those of you who are familiar with the green tea fibers, like I said, they're still a natural-based fiber, but they are man-made. So they are not synthetic. They are not a synthetic fiber. They are a natural material that are man-made to be shaped and formed. So it's similar to how you can shape and form linen. There is not, I'm going to double check before I answer that question. I am pretty confident that there is not collagen in ingredients anymore. There is no longer collagen, but we still have our vegan-friendly beeswax in it. They replaced the need for the collagen by adding the uplifts. The uplift is going to nourish the lashes, I think, even more than the natural collagen will, because they're going to nourish the part of our lashes that are growing stronger. It's just the way that we would condition our hair. We are now conditioning our lashes, and they will grow longer for sure, being conditioned. And so I kind of want to change angles on here. I feel like my downward angle is not really doing my lashes justice, but yeah, there we go. Looking around. Any other questions about the new product? I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm super excited to do a video with the rest of my eye, and it's still layerable. However, I feel like what this does is in one coat, I wouldn't put another layer with it. I think it just looks amazing, and the wipe off, the wash off process of it is absolutely huge. And yeah, I think those are like the highlights, man. With the formulation, I know there's some other details that I'm probably leaving out, but the uplift is the biggest factor. The brush shape is the huge factor. So most people will tell you that an awesome mascara a lot of times isn't as much in the formula as it is in the brush. This has got both of it going on. So this formulation is ridiculously amazing, and the brush is ridiculously amazing. So the effect that it gives is just very natural, very full, very layered, which I think is pretty much what every girl wants in her lashes. So this is my live demo, you guys. Be sure to, ask me any questions as you have them. But yeah, available for purchase July 15th. Presenters, you can go ahead and get them. If you are considering becoming a presenter, it is, I was gonna say, no more licking the Q-tips to get them off your face. That's absolutely true. It literally, like you can see, there's no smudging, there's no like roll off point on my lid at all. There's no dark smudge from where I rubbed it off with a Q-tip. Presenters, like I said, so if you're wanting this ahead of time, something that's amazing right now is that when you sign up with Younique, you are getting 2 sets of these in your kit along with the rest of the makeup that already comes in our kit, which is amazing, amazing. So Younique girls, if people are wanting to get on the purchase ahead of time, really upsell our kit, because our kit is already incredible, and now they're getting 2 sets of these until we've sold our 1 millionth set. The Presenters kit will have 2 sets of the brand new 3D Plus. So incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all around. I can't wait for everybody to get theirs, probably within the next week. All right, so take care and thanks. Yes, I'm going to make a YouTube Lisa, sorry, I was reading your name weird. But yeah, I'm gonna go make a YouTube to walk through the demo that people can share on their walls and things. So, all right.